chat to say hi to YouTube. Let's watch people getting distracted by details. So I guess the goal of the picture was showing the bacon, but like, why the fuck does his hand look like that? What happened?
I met Robert Patrick yesterday. Damn, you really cared about anonymizing yourself.
Even the hands! This is so funny! I would just put an emoji over your face, but I respect the effort you put into censoring yourself. We haven't unlocked him yet! Unlocked character!
Out of this image. I totally get it when people don't want to post a picture of themselves online when they met a celebrity. I get it. But man, you went to excruciating detail with it. Most people just like put a PNG over their head. And I've never seen someone anonymize their hands. Anyway, what does the internet have to say about James Sunderland here? You haven't unlocked your character yet. Oh no, he has. We haven't unlocked him. Derailed by details. Look, I feel like this happens to me in every subreddit because I'm always derailed by a detail that is...
Me too, fair.
...is not the point of the post, but let's see how crazy this hyper-specific thing is, right? How derailed am I gonna get this time around? What could possibly require those scissors? Oh my god.
That's enormous. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Please don't get that tattooed on you. I'm just saying, man. But what's our friend in the background doing here, man? It looks like he's cutting a standard document with those because it's the only pair of scissors he could find. Which is fair. We make do, I guess.
Yeah.
A giant ribbon cutting ceremony?
Maybe.
Duh. Well, yeah, but Drunk on Milk 87, you have to remember, that's not what is happening in the image. So you can use those scissors to do that. Doesn't mean that's what he's using them for currently. We need to figure out what the hell he's doing right now with them. It's more important. Very straight 1A hair. What could I ask my barber that would suit me? I got nothing. But that jawline, dude, you kind of look like an Easter Island head. And
True! That jawline is crazy, holy!
I mean that as a compliment. Damn, do you just chew gum 24 hours a day?
Bro's keeping his mewing streak.
Nice. Thank you. Not bald, though. He does still have his hair.
Yeah,
which
true.
is more than I could say for probably half of the commenters here on Reddit. Where do you go for really good coffee in New York? Oh, let me guess. Starbucks.
Bruh.
Okay, I mean, that coffee looks fantastic, but there's a few questions I have. First of all, where do they sell shit from a butt at cafes in New York? Like every other corner? And second of all, what the hell is going on with the massive Photoshop logo? What are you reading? Because I can see the logo. I know what that is. I don't know what it is you're looking at on one of your many tabs. Either way, what you ordered looks gross. That's really the main point of this one, in my opinion. I thought the derailing was due to the massive Photoshop logo, but maybe it's the poop on that plate. Some food just doesn't look right at all, you know? Broken 18-year nail-biting habit. 5 months of progress. I'm so proud of myself.
Oh, that's nice. Your nails look very pretty. Nice nail polish color. But why are you holding a bird? What's with the bird holding there?
Very, very good-looking nails. Don't hurt him.
Yeah. Don't squish him too hard.
Obviously, it's not a video, so I don't know for sure, but the bird looks so unbothered by you gripping it like it's a microphone. Fantastic, though, that you were able to axe the habit, because for whatever reason, stopping it, really difficult. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, as someone that used to bite my nails, that is hard, man. So good job on that.
The chicken. And what do I have to do with it?
Chicken!
The chicken. Come on. Come on.
The disrespect.
Way cooler than a chicken. This guy can fully fly, I hope. The Black Nez. Recapped, reshelled, really clean. That is cool. That is actually really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. It's a good look. It's very clean. I'm sure it works fantastic. I don't know why it's flying. It does genuinely look like you threw it into the air to get a kick-ass product photo. And so long as it came back down in one piece and stayed in one piece once it came back down and still works great, that's really funny. And if you can safely do this with the rest of your refurbished consoles, I would be very much appreciative because that's hilarious. Oh my God, that was such a smooth transition.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Nice.
I'm going back and forth between them. That is pixel perfect, my friend. That is so cool.
That's just photoshopped, right? Wait, that's just photoshopped on this background. The background's not moving at all.
Now I can sort of see how you did it. Really good work. Looks great. Were you throwing it in the air for pictures? Probably just held up with his hand and used magic erase to remove it.
Yeah.
I can see the magic erase artifacts where he would be holding it. I could see that too, for sure. The background picture it was so seamless though, right? Good guess. This is just some weird reflection in the original image. I did use Photoshop to remove my hands though. Really, really good work on
good job on that.
the Photoshop. Seriously, like I said, clean transition between the two of them. How do I thin out the core of this print using the shape of the outer walls? Hold on. I'm thinking. I don't know. However, what I do know is that I have many questions for you. Chief among them, what is your damage? Oh my God, big booty.
Amazing. Big booty. Beautiful, beautiful. This here, chat, this is art.
Ghost for the men of culture. I can't stop laughing at the fact you need supports for the 1% of overhang that... Yeah.
Wait, that's true. The dumpy needs support. I didn't see it. When your dumpy so huge, you actually need extra support for it. Crazy.
Not has. I mean, not, dude. It is pretty funny. Those are supports that you need to leave on. If you 3D print this for whatever reason, I feel like you're obligated to leave those supports on them fat ass cheeks, brother. Doing a case swap. Wish me luck. Ignore Albus. Okay. I mean, I don't want to ignore Albus. So you're swapping to a new case. Let's zoom in here just for a second. I mean, Albus is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Let's see. That's the detail we're distracted by? It's just a cute cat? I mean, that's awesome. I like that. I like being distracted by a kitty. That's adorable. But that's just, am I missing a really specific detail here? Like, did you pick the wrong case or something silly? Am I a dummy? I'm a big dummy, aren't I? Albus, hurry up, walking food dispenser. Where is my whirring bed warmer? That's cats. That is so cats. I think Unholy Furry Monster has won the internet for today. This is GD Bacon? Oh no, dude, bacon and Reddit, not my favorite thing in the world. Not a good mix, I'm sorry. It's just bacon and Reddit do not go very well together in my opinion. They go about as good together as motor oil and jelly. Don't mind the hands.
Don't mind the hands. I will mind the hands. What the fuck happened, bro? Where did you put your hand?
I'm gonna mind that.
Why are you even picking up the bacon with your bare hands when your hands are like that, you know? Man.
Hands, okay? Bacon looks okay. I don't know why you're touching it with what is clearly... Did I not call motor oil being like a chief part of this? I feel like I'm, clairvoyant today or something like that. Because goddamn, do not eat that now, or at least eat that piece at the bottom that the motor oil is touching. No disrespect, my guy, but your hands look like they got drawn by a comic book artist. No, they look like he's been working on a car all day. Restaurant gave me a mini loaf of bread with my takeout. Oh yeah? Did they happen to give you an Xbox 360 as well? What else do we have in the background of this image? You got some Cheetos, bunch of nondescript cables. I don't know. It doesn't look that crazy to me. I am overall more interested in the tiny loaf of bread than anything else in the background, I'll be real. Why is bro in 2007? Car leaking fluid. 2023 Hyundai Elantra. Partner's car. It's coming from a pipe behind the engine, and I'd like to know what it's connected to and if it's a major concern. I mean, do you think the cockroach is gonna help you here? He might.
He's taking a look. I think he's concerned at you.
Bug, he's helping out. Your house belongs to the bugs. There's nothing you can do. Honestly, I got nothing. Cockroach aside, I would have no clue. Obviously, there's something going on, and if stuff is leaking from your car, you do want to be worried about that. You can't just go because someone on Reddit said it's fine and go, whatever, I guess we'll just let it keep leaking. You're gonna need someone to actually look at it. because it could be something important. And then 5,000 miles down the road, your engine blows up because it ran out of motor oil or coolant or whatever. God, kill that thing. He looked as me when I flicked his, so he got to live. Flicked his what? Yeah, I second that actually very much. The fridge came with my apartment, so I thought I'd put some stuff in it. What does it say about me? Hey buddy, how you doing? All right, hold on.
Why is the dog like half pink?
Let's take...
Why is there an apple that's half eaten? It's not half eaten, it's like 40% to eaten. What the fuck? Are you saving it for later? Oh my god, bro.
Take a look at some of these details. We have what is probably a flat, mostly empty 2-liter of Diet Pepsi. We have an open Bang Energy.
Keeping an open can on your fridge, man.
Butter in its special butter penthouse. I don't know what that is. Maybe heavy whipping cream? I mean, it looks, for the most part, somewhat normal. I think you need to throw away the apple and whatever that is that you've taken bites out of and just popped in the fridge. I don't know why. I have a big aversion to people that put uncovered food back into the fridge. Not because it does anything horrible to it, but does it not dry it the fuck out, like, real bad? I mean, it's dry anyway, but I don't know. It just being open in there weirds me out. I can't explain.
I do want to know what the fuck happened to the dog. Like, it's even, like, the shape his head. What the fuck?
I mean, so much to unpack in this one. Saving a half-eaten apple. That avocado is going to oxidize in 2 seconds. Why is the minced garlic jar hanging off the edge of a massive...
True! That shit's gonna fall, bro.
Shelf? What the dog doing? Just being purple? Yeah, I mean... What else do dogs do?
Yeah.
Optimal gaming. Oh, not bad.
That is a crazy setup. Holy.
Not bad at all. So this is a good way to game while also making sure that you've got eyes on the door for just in case a serial killer shows up. That way you get a head start. Okay, you can clearly see them down there. I love the poster with Kermit. And
nice.
Why am I blanking on his name? Am I gonna have to kill myself? What in the world? Why can't I remember his name? Jim Henson. Wow, that was stupid. Hold on. Are there any other cool details we could suss out? The map is cool, like the map. Gran Turismo 4, fantastic. Probably one of the niftiest PlayStation 2 games ever made because it supported full 1080i. Amazing that it could do that on a PS2. As long as you had component cables. Those were required. But still amazing, right? God, that game looked good. Also, damn, if you're ever wondering, like, what the 80s, 70s aesthetic was really like, it was this. It was just wood paneling everywhere, man. Everyone wanted to feel like they were living in a cabin. LMAO! The ring girl just falls out of the TV and dies. That is also...
Is that what it is really for? He's just protecting himself against the ring girl. We could be. That's a really smart strategy here.
Good defense for her.
Yeah.
Not my place, but I think this-ish way too high. Okay, yes.
Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck is this? This is fucking disgusting. Bro's living like he's a fucking hostage. What the fuck is this? Ew, bro. Look at the ceiling. Look at the walls. Ugh.
I have always been, and I'll say something, but I've always...
The size of those speakers. Are those speakers?
Been against putting the TV up in ridiculous places, you know? I don't know what it was about people putting CRTs and rear projection TVs up above fire.
Is this an actual thing? I thought the first guy there with the TV really high up, I thought it was just being silly. Why is there so many like this? Why is your TV so high up?
Places for the longest time. I find it insane. For me, a living room should be very multifunctional. One of those things is enjoying your movies, TV shows, games, whatever. My TV should not be at an angle that is essentially me at the front row in a movie theater. I don't want that. That's crazy. Plus, if I ever have to adjust anything, I gotta get all the way up there. But aside from that, this is viscerally disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm really grossed out. I would probably get a terminal disease walking into this place. Is that black mold on the fucking ceiling? Probably. I don't know. It looks like it's everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
Look at that door. You know, I'm this guy. Look at that door over there. Look around the doorknob. That's them never washing their hands and never cleaning their door. If you've ever wondered why I'm always so weird about things being clean, that right there, you have to clean your doors. Because if you don't, you'll see just how fucking gross your hands are. That's from them grabbing the door instead of the knob. Can you imagine how bad the knob might be? It may be, but whoever lives here has bigger problems than a TV being too high. Needs more mold. It's good for you. Oh, hell nah, SpongeBob. Took 40 Benadryls. We did it. 123K at 6.375, 24 female and 27 male. I was not expecting to buy a home, but I found a house being sold by a family friend, and it was too good to pass up. The house is 1,600 square feet, and it has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Time to get a table now. That poor bit's on the floor, bruh.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. Why'd you put the pizza on the floor, though? That confuses me a little bit.
Yeah.
Extremely small pizza. That's on me. I did a 0.5 picture and cropped my foot from the shot. Cropping the best part is wild.
Chat, what were you doing there, chat? I know that was you, fuck's sake.
Found a chunk of pottery today. Oh, well, good for you. Okay.
Oh my god, that nail. Jesus, bro, that is fucking disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cut your nails, trim your nails. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ew.
You need to trim that nail. You don't have to cut it super short, but it doesn't look healthy, in my opinion. It's like curving up. It's looking real weird. I mean, maybe you're trying to get it to a certain point so that you can go and get your nails did or something. I don't know. But I will say that looks kind of grody and unkempt. I don't know if the rest of your fingernails match. You know, I guess it's not really my business. It's not something I'm going to lose sleep over, but nonetheless,
it's gross.
For the love of God, how does that not get bent and crunched on every little thing all the time? Oh my God, reminds me of the horse with overgrown hooves.
What the hell is that? It does look like it.
Oh, that poor thing. You poor thing. Man, imagine trying to get your phone out of your pocket when your nails are like that. Flimsy, bent upwards, way too long.
Imagine cleaning your butt with this. How do you do it? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, there's a difference between having really long, well-done nails.
Like, these nails are long, but it's I don't know, man, different. You know, you can see that you can't do shit with this. That one, oh my god, I don't know, bro.
And that. Scissors broke while I was cutting the cheese. Wait, you're cutting cheese with scissors? Or are we talking about a fart here? Because that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, so your cheese scissors broke. Your rusty...
why are you cutting anything with these scissors, especially food? Jesus fuck, bro, the state of this thing. Holy...
Gross, never cleaned cheese scissors. Broke, because you were cutting cheese with them. Does rust add to the flavor? Those scissors look like a tetanus shot incarnate. Yep. So bad. It reminds me of the time a friend of mine, when I first moved in with him, threw down a pack of bacon one morning, and instead of chopping them up with a knife or anything to make like bits for whatever else he was making, he just grabbed the scissors and sliced them all up. I had to say, I was quite impressed. New pickup this week. Thoughts? Oh God, I hope I don't have any thoughts. Those usually give me a headache.
Oh my god! I think it's a little too tight, just a little bit.
Yeah, this one's also giving me a headache. Let's see, is that a Seiko? It is very pretty. It is a very pretty watch. Very pretty watch. I think you need to loosen it up a bit, though.
Yeah.
Or you don't. Maybe you don't need to loosen it up, and that's fine for you. But I just don't think that's the case, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like your hand will be falling off soon. And if that is, again, if that's not the case, I don't know. I'd be visiting a doctor. That is a lot of give that your skin has there. That is so much give, man. That's crazy. Why put a watch around an uncooked bratwurst? No, I get it. Is that indicative of a certain type of condition? I know it's not just being chubby. Like, what could that be of? Is that normal? Am I the weird one for overthinking it? I know that I am a lot, but I feel like I'm right to be a bit concerned about that guy. Is this nest bees or hornets? A net to catch whores? I mean, I guess I'd get caught pretty easy. Pulled the tarp off of my motor and decided I needed a brisk jog immediately after. That looks like a wasp's nest. I don't know about hornets. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, hornet! I really couldn't think what the hornet was about. I can't understand. How do you proceed with this now? That's fucking scary.
I don't know what the distinction is between a wasp or a hornet or whatever. I don't know at all. I know about honeybees and bumblebees, and those are easy enough to tell the difference between. I know about yellow jackets, but I just never really remembered or never dedicated space in my brain for hornets and wasps.
Same.
Yep, a whore's net. Yeah, those are hornets, I guess. I really hope, Chili Dogs, that this is an actual answer here. I'm hoping that in showing us this whore's nets, you are indeed confirming that these are hornets, not bees.